Are you planning to move to Houston, but you have kids in schools to consider? If so, you want to place your kids in a school where they will thrive. I'm Shadrya, Patton, and I'm going to tell you the top 6 middle schools in the Houston area and why they are considered the top. These are the middle schools that rated a 10 out of 10 for their GreatSchools.org summary rating, test score rating, and student progress rating. For Texas, GreatSchools.org pulls most of its data from the Texas Education Agency. However, the TEA did not issue school report cards in 2020 or 2021 due to COVID. So most of the assessment is based off of 2019 school report cards, and the STAR testing scores for 2021 are being utilized within the Great School Summary. All right, coming in at number 1, we got Breckendorf Junior High School. Breckendorf is located in Katy, Texas. The U.S. News and World Report ranks Breckendorf as 24th in Texas middle schools and number 1 in Katy Independent School District middle schools. There's approximately 1,700 students enrolled. The student-teacher ratio is about 18-1. At Breckendorf, 89% of the students scored at or above proficient level for math and 82 at that same level for reading. The school is well known for orchestra, which has won several awards over the last few years. All right, number 2, Smith Middle School. Smith is located in Cypress, Texas. The U.S. News and World Report ranks Smith as number 37 in Texas middle schools and number 1 in the Cypress Fairbank Independent School District middle schools. There's approximately 1,800 students enrolled. At Smith, you have about 86% of the students scored at or above proficient level for math, and 81% scored at that same level or above for reading. The student-teacher ratio is 20-1, but Smith strives to incorporate an engaging and promote critical thinking and problem-solving skills for their students. Number 3 is Spring Branch Academic Institute. This institute is located in Houston. The U.S. News and World Report ranks Spring Branch Academic Institute as number 2 in Texas middle schools and number 1 in the Spring Branch ISD. It only has 125 students enrolled, and it serves 1st through 10th graders. 98% of their students scored at or above proficient level for math, and the same amount, 98%, for reading. The student-teacher ratio is an amazing 4-1, which is far better than that of the school district. The school is for the highly gifted, and it gives them advanced educational opportunities to match their individual strengths. Admission is by application only, but they don't anticipate having any availability for fall of 2022. But just apply anyways. All right, number 4 is the Roger and Ellen Beck Junior High School. Now, this school is located in Katy, Texas. It's ranked as number 56 in Texas middle schools through the U.S. News Report and is number 1 in the Katy School District. The student population is 1,259%. 85% of those students scored above the proficient level for math, and 78% scored that for reading. The student-teacher ratio is 18-1. More than 16% of their students do participate in the Gifted and Talented program, and the school has an excellent fine arts program, which includes beginning instruction and advanced performing groups in orchestra, choir, band, theater, and art. Okay, so those were the 4 of 6 top middle schools in the Houston areas. I've placed some helpful links in the description below. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell icon to be notified about new videos. Now, what I love about these next 2 is that they are both in Fort Bend County, which is my favorite part of Houston. So coming in at number 5, we have Satarsha Middle School. Satarsha is located in the New Territory neighborhood of Sugar Land, Texas. The student population of Satarsha Middle is 1,300. At Satarsha Middle, 84% of the students scored at or above proficient level in math, and 78% scored at or above that level for reading. The student-teacher ratio is 18-1. The U.S. News and World Report ranks Satarsha as number 52 in Texas middle schools and number 2 in the Fort Bend ISD middle schools. Satarsha considers itself a world-class school. They're a diverse community school they're serving students from various countries with many different backgrounds. And that attribute provides an amazing community opportunity for students to learn about each other and their cultures, their different faiths and backgrounds other than their own, So additionally, the school even has an extended after-school program and before-school program called the Excel Club Experience, and it's at a very reasonable rate. There, your child can have the opportunity to work on homework, have computer time, and even other activities at that program. It is available again in both the morning and the afternoon. And finally, there's always a last but never a least. It's number 6. It's Fort Settlement Middle School. Fort Settlement is in Sugar Land, and the U.S. News and World Report ranks Fort Settlement as number 22 in Texas middle schools and number 1 in Fort Bend ISD middle schools. There's approximately 1,300 students there, and they ranked 91% of their students were at or above proficient level for math, and 81% were at or above that level for reading. The student-teacher ratio is 19-1, and they actually won a contest in 2022 at the Texas Coaches Association competition. They placed number 1, first place in a number series, calculator, general math, and general science. So congratulations, Falcons, you deserve it. Fort Settlement does also participate in that extended school program, and I just think it's amazing that these schools offer those programs. It's helpful to the students as well as to the parents. All right, so those were my top 6 middle schools in the Houston area that were rated 10 out of 10 for their greatschools.org summary rating, test score, and student progress rating. I'm putting the websites and other honorable mentions in the video description for you. So, because I'm selling Houston, here's your tip of the week. Start with greatschools.org to get an idea of school ratings and rankings initially. Then if you find a school that you're interested in, you can pull up that information on har.com or the school's district's website or the Texas Education Agency website. Most of the sites that you're going to use to get information from, they're getting their data from the Texas Education Agency website. Now, that website can be very overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for. So let me know if you need help. I'd love to send you any information that you need. Again, I'm Shadrya with JPAR Realty. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon to be notified about new videos on moving and shaking around Houston.